Hey everybody, welcome back to Dead Man D's kanji study sessions. We got 12 new vocabulary words from the JLPT N3 list for you today. This is a writing study practice, so we'll be writing down each new kanji we see 10 times and each old kanji in a new word 3 to 5 times. If you need to know how to write kanji, head on over to jisho.org. That's JISHO.org. If you want to check out any of my previous lessons to get some explanations and maybe some good ways to remember kanji, head on over to YouTube. And if you need any of the lists, you just want the lists, head on over to Google Drive. Our first word for the day for the JLPT N3 list is shiraze. Shira is to know, and shirase is letting someone know. So shirase, the noun, means news, word, notice, or an omen. Shirase. Our noun for news. Shirase. We've already learned another word for news in tayori, which is the same kind of meaning, a similar meaning, with a different word. Hirase. Something that was let known to you. Shirase is news or tidings. Number 2 is nash. Without, unacceptable, not right, or unsatisfactory. Without. Nash. Nash is without or unacceptable. Nash. The way that you negate verbs in Japanese is with nai and nashi. Or nash means without. Nash. Nash. Number 3 is choki. Cho on the left side is long, and ki on the right side is a time period. So a long time period is long term. Choki. Choki is long term. Choki. Long term. Choki. Choki is long term, literally. Literal one-to-one translation for long term. Choki. Number 4 is awa or whole for bubbles, foam, suds, or froth. Packaged or wrapped up is on the right side with tsutsumu, and on the left side we have water. So a wrapped up package of water is bubbles, foam, or suds. A wrapped up package of water, awa or whole. Bubbles, foam, or froth. Awa. Gani, whole. Bubbles, foam, or froth. Small packages of water. Whole or awa. Whole or awa are bubbles. Small encircled packages of water. Whole or awa are bubbles. If you want to say the word bubbles, it's just awa. Whole is our pronunciation, probably if it's used in conjunction with some other kanji. Whole or awa. Number 6 is ka, with the radicals for talking and fruits. This is ka. This means a chapter, a lesson, or a section of a book. Dai ni ka is the second chapter of a book. I don't really have a way for you to remember this one. It's going to have to be rote. Luckily, since this kanji is a part of every single textbook you'd ever buy, hopefully it's one that you'll see a lot, at least, to get some memorization. Ka is a counter for sections or chapters of a book. Chapter, a section, or the counter for them. A book, textbook. Ka, counter for sections, departments, lessons. Ka. Ha is a counter for lessons or chapters in ka. Goddess is our counter for lessons or chapters of a book. Ka. Number 7 is a make. This is the noun for a defeat or a loss from the kanji that means to lose. Makeru is to lose something, and a make is that loss or defeat itself. Make is a loss or defeat. Ore no make. It is my defeat. Make is a loss or defeat. Make. Make. Loss or defeat. Number 8 is warai. This is a laugh or laughter, a smile or a sneer from our kanji for a smile or laugh. It means the same thing. We already learned this kanji in the word hohoemu, which is to smile brightly or to smile with your whole face. Warai is a laugh, laughter, or a smile or sneer. Warai. Warai is a smile, laugh, or sneer. Warai. Warai is a smile, laugh, or sneer. Warai is a smile, laugh, or sneer. Warai. Number 9 is our word with the new kanji. Chikan is a molester or a pervert. Love learning new words. Kan on the right side is our word for Sino or China. And chi on the left side is our word for stupid or foolish, with our radical on the outside that's a cover, usually for things that have to do with sickness. And in this sense, we're talking about a sickness in terms of knowing. You'll recognize that kanji in the middle from our first kanji of the day, shiraze, to know. So this is a sickness in what you know, in that you are stupid or foolish. You do not know enough, and therefore your illness has to do with what you know. Chi. Now, why a chi kan, a stupid or foolish Chinaman, is a molester, or a stupid or foolish China is a molester or pervert, I can only think back to maybe Japanese history, where the Chinese, you know, from time to time would come and try and do some conquests. Not that Japan didn't do its own share of that, later on. It's I'd rather not bring up the reasons why this might be a molester or pervert. I can't think of a way to remember this other than in that sense, is that to the Japanese, sometimes the Chinese were viewed as kind of land molesters, and that they would come and try to take Japanese. I don't know. That's my explanation for it. Good luck coming up with something a little bit more wholesome and less divisive. Cheat is stupid or foolish with a sickness in terms of knowledge. Cheat. Cheat. Our new kanji. Sickness in terms of knowledge is stupid or foolish. And a chikan is a molester or a pervert. Chi. Stupid or foolish. Chikan is stupid or foolish China. For whatever reason, which means molester or pervert. Chikan. Number 10 is a little bit easier. Shukhaku. Haku is to stay the night. Shuku is lodging. So a stay the night in a lodging is your accommodation or lodging. Our noun, shukuhaku, is accommodation or lodging. Shukuhaku. Shukuhaku is accommodation or shukuhaku. Bit awkward to say shukuhaku. Shukuhaku. I'm gonna look up how to pronounce this after I'm done practicing writing it, because that's. I just want to double check that one, you know. It sounds a little funny when I say it. Shukuhaku is an accommodation or a lodging. Shukuhaku. Shukuhaku. Accommodation or lodging. Shukuhaku. Shukuhaku. Shukaku shisetsu. Kisetsu? Shisetsu. Shukuhaku. It's really just shukuhaku. 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 Shukuhaku is an accommodation or a lodging. Number 11 is Doru. And I'm only saying it that funny way, Toru, because this is just like, as far as I can tell, an old man's way of saying deiru. Katagata ga asondeiru. Some people are playing over there. An old man might say katagata ga asondoru. It's like I've only ever heard old men saying the teiru form as toru. So that's the only way I can think about it. But toru is essentially just teiru, but an older guy is saying it. Number 12 is hade. Ha on the left side is a group or a class, and te on the right side is a hand. So the hand of the classy is what I like to, is the way I've been thinking about it. I'm thinking of jazz hands. Is showy, loud, flashy, or gaudy. The hand of the classy, hade. Hade is showy, flashy, or gaudy. Hade, showy, flashy, or gaudy. Hade, showy, flashy, or hade, showy, or hade. Thanks for watching today, everybody. We're going to go back to the top, make sure you've got all these memorized for now. Make sure you go back and use your flashcards so that you can memorize the words that you've learned every day. First up was Shiraze, which is the news or tidings or an omen. Without, unacceptable, or not alright is nash or nashi. Long term is choki, literally long in term. Choki. Excuse me. Bubbles, foam, suds, or froth are awa. Awa or bubbles. Awa or ho. Life, living, livelihood, or your life circumstances are your kurashi. 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 I forget the kanji for it. Kurashi, right, with day. Kurashi. I'm gonna write that one down a few more times because I forgot it. Kurashi. Shit. musashi. Your life or your living circumstances. A lesson, a section, or a counter for chapters in a book is ka with to say. And fruits. A loss or a discount or a defeat is a make. Or verb makeru, to lose. A defeat is a make. A laugh is a warai. Can also describe a smile or a sneer. Warai. A molester or a pervert is a chikan. From a stupid, a sickness of knowledge. Kan, or China or Sino. Done. Accommodation or lodging is shukhaku. Shukhaku. Accommodation or lodging, with lodging on the left and haku to stay over at the right. Shukhaku. To be currently doing something is to add toru to the end of a verb, or just like you would add teiru to a verb to make it present tense, but it's only for old men to say, for whatever reason. And hade, flashy or gaudy, with the classy class. Hade. Thanks for watching on this Friday, everybody. Hope you have a good weekend. どうもありがとうございました。じゃあ、また明日ね。今日は300の日ですね。誕生日おめでとうじゃなくておめでとうみんな。300の実の日。どうもありがとうございます。まだ1ヶ月ぐらいに2ヶ月間はまだあるんでしょう。いや、頑張っていこう。